Okay, Joy Toy Partnership. So expect this toy company to deliver exciting toys so your children can actually play with action figures and not touch your miniatures. That's the whole thing.
Children.
Yeah, children. It's just like that. Yeah, I painted this for 2 days and my kids now it has Duroc, almost life size, play with it. I break it, buy another one. So, yeah. So, are you excited about this? Yeah! Expect more factions coming, more figures. They ask us to send us, please, artwork, design, photos, and 3D files of these. And they usually go with the most popular SKUs, It's like, the usual newcomer who just knows about the big events, Okay, moving on. Bacooning observance happening and selling like crazy here at Adepticon and really making very good numbers online also, so we're very happy that we might have, hit a nerve right there. So yeah, Bacooning observance, are you happy with it? Yeah! Moving on. From Corvus Belli, we would like to state that the crazy koalas are classic infinity sculptures up to the highest quality standards. And we consider their presence and market availability a crucial flagship in the Corvus Belli range. Now that we all understand the rules, we can move forward. Next image. Okay, let me tell you something about the Infinity Deathmatch. Tag Wraith is being manufactured, is being made right now, and will arrive for you all supporters. Who supported Tag Wraith here? Raise your hands. Okay. Did you get the whole stuff, the big platinum pledge and stuff like that?
Yes.
You will be glad with what you are going to receive. Remember what happened with Defiance, when Defiance arrived and suddenly people went showing Shinobu and Cassandra like, I have this. You will do that with the Tag Wraith figures. The Morats especially, in my opinion, the Morat Engineer, and also the Hunters, with the last figure. The Hunters are beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so expect this to arrive and to be fully satisfied. Yeah. Moving on, next image. Warco Adventures. Today you can have demos of Warco Adventures, the Dungeon Crawler game at the Corvus Belli booth. Okay, next image. It's beautiful, it's a dungeon crawler game with an app that guides you through the adventure and allows you to make decisions, and allows you to follow your own story, okay? And the Place Manager is going to happen from April 3rd to June the 6th. So those of you who have not yet supported the game can still jump in, those of you who have supported the game can still upgrade your pledge, that kind of stuff. Place Manager happen on Game Found, okay? And this, thank you Tim, and this is leading to the next step, which is going to be Warcraft, the war game. We hope, we expect, right now the team is putting all the efforts in being able to deliver a satisfying experience and satisfying faction identity in the gameplay, that kind of stuff, okay? And maybe being able to make a first-time beginner-friendly 2-player set starter pack, so everybody can have their first battle, maybe arriving at the next event with already the demo, working hard on that kind of stuff, okay? You excited about this? Yeah! Thanks, Ines. Thank you so much. Ren Racers! Shall we play the video thing? Can you play the video of Ren Racers? Okay.
Absolutely.
Can we try to play the video? CB Beats, Ren Racers. So that way we will check the sound.
Tom, just do it. Just
say it.
Just say it.
Everybody's got to be quiet because I couldn't get the speaker to work.
Yeah, Tom should make the voice now.
You put the mic by the speaker.
That would be dangerous.
That would be dangerous, probably.
Endure the attacks of your rival. Yeah! First across the finish line. Ram Racer, fun remote racing game for everyone.
Okay, Corvus Belli had this game and this project like in a limbo during the pandemic, because this came from an Infinity fan, just like you, who approached Corvus Belli and pitched the idea. I will make the remote racing game that is mentioned in the plot like this. And we make it, okay, and we, at some point we made some decisions. We finally decided to make it a family-friendly game and a very not hardcore game, not complicated, with basic rules and stuff like that. But this has been waiting for so long. This video was made in After Effects. I switched to Blender when I made the Crimson Storm video. So this is from before Crimson Storm, really. Okay, and it has been waiting and waiting, pandemic, things, uncertainty, Kickstarter things going on. How do we sell this? Direct to retail, Kickstarter, stuff, many questions. Thank you so much, team, for playing the video. Yeah. So allow me to show you a few things that this won't be on the YouTube version of the seminar even. So thank you, Tim. Can you move forward the images until we reach something? Okay, this is the box, bigger than it has been. Display of the elements, okay? You can demo this game at the Infinity booth, and I can tell you that everyone who has made a demo has enjoyed. Like when they're reaching the last 2 tiles of the race, they're already like crazy for winning. Move forward, Tim, please. Okay, that is the Zeta number 23 from Pano, from Team Lightspeed. Yeah, at some point we created the teams, the remotes, the background of the mechanics and everything. Wuhao, 5, Yunshin Motorsport. Moving on. Bob 303, Aleph, Savitar Racing, Thief 47, Hakislam, Basar Velocity, Bolt 11, Nomads, Team Voltage. Yeah. And now the pilots, please. And now, wait. That is Dajegas Gazelle, which is a silly name because Dajegas is a Galician expression of, you know, hit the accelerator. Dajegas! In fact, the Fast and Furious movies in Spain, there were silly names like A Todo Gas. Fast and Furious, A Todo Gas. It's a Photon is the Pano pilot. Suihan is the Yuchin pilot. Forward. And this is the funny thing. They were designed as infinity figures. Like, okay, the remotes, the usual remotes. The pilots, infinity designs, just like that. Because at the beginning of the project, we were going directly, you know, like. And it was, go to the previous image, please, Tim. Then, it was when we decided at a certain point that, okay, why don't we make this funny and chibi? So, can you go even back? So, that's why the remotes are portrayed like, you know, soft, you know, like funny, and with certain expressions and stuff. And now you can see that the pilots have been portrayed in a chibi way. Chester Ocampo, which is the usual Infinity artist for many pinups, made this. But we are saying, can you do this style? And let me try. And the first one he did was the Chinese pilot. Moving on. So those are the designs actually from Carlos Torres. Moving on. Those are designs from Alberto Aval. That is Agnes from Defiance. That is also another design from Alberto Aval. And now you can see the chibi versions. Much better, come on. Yeah. Someone already, when they saw this, they said that they really want miniatures of the pilots. Who's into this? Yeah! Now, when we had all the artwork done, we were really, I think that the game has finally found its spirit in a certain way, you know. Moving on. Charles McQueen, Nor Subi, and Otto. You know, and now we can see the TV version. Much better, come on. Much better. Okay, so Run Racers, come over to the booth and have a demo. You will have a good time. We expect to be able to release this game directly to retail during this year, okay? And we are going to change the rules a little bit, going for the most simple version. We are not going to use the advanced mode. That was an idea that we had at some point. Just simple. Okay, move forward. Yeah. At demos at Adepticon, here, Interocio, Madrid, Spain, Origins, GenCon, Interplanetario, Nova Open, Freak Wars, and Essen Spiel. It was not going to be like this, but when we released the trailer, many other events and organizers showed a lot of interest. So it was like 3 places for having demos. Now all those places are going to have the prototype so they can play the game. Moving on. Okay, let's talk about Infinity already. Yeah. About that time, yeah. So, yeah. Let's talk about Bakunin. There's a lot to be said, and people have questions, so let's move forward. Yes, this is the bundle that we just have like 25 copies left, so if you want it, get it now because it's going to sold out today probably. Action pack, Dire Foes, and you get Cassandra Kusanagi for free. Moving on. That is an actual photo, not a 3D rendered. This is a real photo of the actual thing. You have these miniatures in the showcase. Moving on. You have the Dire Foes, yes. This is also an actual photo, not a 3D, because lately we're mixing both. Yeah. Moving on. Cassandra, gorgeous. Moving on. And now jump on the Bakunin train of releases. Okay. Because the train is going to, start now. The first step, the foundational stone, Bakunin Observance Action Pack, and the extra minis that you have seen there. What's next? Okay. This is the actual schedule, okay? The next thing, Meteorthon. After that, Stigmata, the new tag for the Observance. Yeah. After that, Bakunin Expansion Pack Alpha with the Initiative Observant and the Orphan with the actual multi-marksman rifle. After that, a GenCon, Illuminatrix of the Observance, like a HVT, okay? Like the Grandmaster for Military Order, something like that. Later in the year, Bakunin Expansion Pack Beta with a repack of Moderators and Morlocks. And maybe you have seen already this information on a YouTube video, but I have more for you. Next image. Next. Brando Castro and Zero with Hyper Device and Zero Mind Layer. So all the zeros together in a box.
Repack or new?
New.
Yeah!
Later, Daemonis Observant, which is a figure with Guardian skill. Okay. Later, Prowler with the Spitfire. New. Later, new Lizard Squad. And finally, new Bakunin Uberfall Commando.
What's
So-
the scale on the timeline? Is that like this year or is that? Yes.
We are not intentionally not showing the scale of the time. I can tell you that I have that same image with the months, and they told me, no, get the months out. Because then we have a delay and we look bad in front of the people. Don't embarrass me in front of the Americans. A question that many people had, this is the answer. What units are from the Church of the Observance and what units are regular Bakunin, okay? So yeah, many people was asking about this. I can tell you that at some point, when we decided to go full with the Observance, with this remake of Bakunin, they were even considering like Zeros and everybody else get kicked out and a new Bakunin Observance version jumps in. They considered it. Finally, no. Finally, you have all the church and all the regulars there. So for those people who are like, keep Bakunin weird, Bakunin will be still weird. Okay? Moving on. That is the concept design for the Meteor Zone, yes? Do we have 3 renders of the Meteor Zone? Yes, we do. Do we have the painted Meteor Zone already? There you go.
Silent guys here.
It's one of the other. I kind of grabbed the gun and
I guess it's Eocast, finally. Exerciocas, yes. It makes sense to me.
That's a great call.
Moving on. That's the stigmata of the observance. Do we have 3 render? We have artwork, some this already on the thing week. And there you go. So now you know, if you want to bring a tag to the table and you're playing with the observance, you bring a stigmata. If you want to bring a tag to the table and you're playing white bacooning, regular bacooning, you still will have a new lizard on the future, okay? Moving on, orphans of the observance expect a figure with the multi-maximum rifle, and the orphans, when they are that low that has multi-spectral rifle level 2, and a very affordable point cost. Moving on. The initiated observants. These are kind of like the specialist surgeons for the military orders, but for the nuns, okay? So specialists who will make the mission, very flexible to profile. Some people has already checked some loadouts with a mine layer skill plus deployable repeater. Some people say that's the thing over there. Moving on. Artwork from Chester Ocampo, the initiator. Chester is full. Very, very talented guy. Moving on. Moderators from bacooning, updated dossier, red, because we are repacking this. Moving on. Also, Morlocks, updated dossier, yes. And I have a photo here for you of the actual, the actual repack. So we are repacking those from all existing moderators and from all the existing Morlocks. Those are the ones who survive. The only repack from the whole bacooning range that is getting rescored. We're saving this, okay? If you like the previous existing ones and you find them in a store, get them. Just that easy. Moving on. That is the concept design for the Diamond's Observant. This figure, this unit profile, I don't know if you have checked the army. The army has the grenadier, has the guardian skill, so that means that has a companion. That's the companion. Yeah.
Take all the money.
We have a little artwork here. Yeah, that one is observant. Just like that. Okay. So now you know bacooning observance and bacooning being redone. You know the schedule. So if you like it, you can jump on the train right now and expect the next 2 years to have releases and fulfill the range. The same treatment as the monads. Okay, and we expect to do this with other army next year. Okay, chosen one, I don't know which one, but like that. Which one? So, what? Language barrier. Let's check out other previews for other factions. Okay, Hulan Shock Troopers. There was already one Hulan miniature, yeah? Do we have 3 renders of this guy? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so machine gun, monofilament close combat weapon, but I guess this guy also had someone with something with that loadout. Can we see it? So, because the community asked for it and really said, they should make new crazy koalas, but the ones the classic ones are lovely. Okay, now, new crazy koalas. Even cuter. Excuse me? Do you want to be sold separately? You said that? Yes. Ask for that. Pressure, Corvus Belli. But until then, I highly encourage you to buy the Hulan. From Corvus Belli. Moving on. That's the new concept design from the koala. So they just wanna hug. Moving on. For the Morat Aggression Force, embrace the monkey, and nothing is more monkey than the Taturatic Witch Soldiers. Do we have 3 renders of these guys? We have this lovely artwork. Yeah, that's what back in the day, in the Thick Week for the Morats. 3 render of these guys. There you go. Spiky bits everywhere. Do we have painted photos of these guys? There you go. When I put them in the setting and I had the camera, I got crazy with the camera. I couldn't stop taking photos to them. Look at that. Another one. Yeah. Metal, and I can tell you that these guys cut. Those swords really cut. So they're grabbing them and they're like, yeah. A bit difficult to put on the foam, you know, very spiky things. Okay, moving on. Yeah, for Hack Islam, there will be a booster pack beta that will repack the Asawira with the Spitfire, Alpha Set with Heavy Rocket Launcher, and Horlak Janisher. Okay, that will be a repack that will happen later this year. Moving on, yeah, the same setting as the Daturathis. Okay. Staff for Aleph, still Phalanx, okay? Tom Cruise, you say that. Okay. Macaon, Mahayon, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Yeah. It's a Greek name, yeah. Myrmidon Doctor Officer, the doctor, the actual Omerit, that was Onomotarchos that can go with the fire team. This is Macaon. Do we have 3 renders? There you go.
Good hair.
Let's move forward. Oh yeah. That looks more Bruce Campbell. I would say more Bruce Campbell right there.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Yeah. Akmon, Sergeant of Tactiles. Okay. We have the render of Akmon. Okay. And finishing this pack, because they will be together in a box, there will be Mahai, but this one will be female with missile launcher. Show the miniature. Yeah. Nice figure. Yeah. So, these 3 figures together in a pack, okay? For Aleph, for a Steel Phalanx. Moving on, Rodok for the Morat Aggression Force, Rodoks, okay? The one with Super Jam. Do we have 3 renders of these guys? Yes, we do. Spitfire, missile launcher, and some machine gun. Okay.
Is there a new profile?
The Rodoks already existed. Are well known from Uniprofile. These are the Morats with super jump. They do like this, like rock, and shoot a missile, and then rock. Moving on. Patcher. Finally. Was long ago when you said the mechanics, the Patcher. You have been waiting so long. And these look lovely. Look at them. 3 renders. Oh, well, they are good, yeah, fine. Look at that. Structural response team for Cosmoflot. They are in 2.5mm bases, small base, normal bases, but they are so big. Yeah. So they are one of those big miniatures in a normal base. And they are very body positive, right? Okay, they're like big. Okay. But if you want the slimmer version, there's a new unit for Starmada, for O12, because we're releasing new stuff for Starmada. So, this is the Sarco Naval Reconnaissance Special Unit and comes with wild parrot. Okay? Do we have 3 renders of this guy? There you go. When I grow up, I want to be a butcher.
That's a picture.
Do we have something else about this guy? Maybe? Yeah? Okay, unit profile. Maybe this is new, right? Maybe it has appeared in the army recently. 4-4, 18, surprise attack -3, camouflage, infiltration, mimetism -3. A skirmisher, a camo skirmisher. Stealth, total terrain, climbing plus. That's a special thing. Loadouts, killer hacker device, boarding shotgun, forward observer, mine layer, so machine gun. Okay, fine, with the well parrot over there. 25, 23, 20, 23. Yeah, the usual kind of course that everybody wants for a unit, like camo guy, 23 specialist, perfect. So congratulations, Esta Armada players. Something else for Esta Armada? Yes, we do. Come on. Second droids. Surveillance and security droids for Esta Armada also. With adhesive launcher, with Aquila Canone, heavy pistol, and a stick to hit you with. So as the 3 renders, with adhesive launcher. Really nice, yeah, like this. And the unit profile, 6-2 movement, remote presence, current, shock immunity, mimetism -3, 360 visor, climbing plus, adhesive launcher flash pulse, Aquila Canone flash pulse, 20 points. Fits every list, 20 points. Ridiculous. Hackable, yeah, because they're robots. Okay, nice stuff for Esta Armada, come on. Yeah. I don't hear any. You already have it. Okay, moving on. Ajax the Red. So we have new design for Ajax. Expect new figure for Ajax at some point. I think we have artwork. Yeah, move forward. There you go. Okay. Any questions? Thought you have a question. Okay, move forward. Phoenix, veteran million officer, new design for the useful Omega. This is the one who makes the job, you know, my opinion. Okay, heavy rocket launcher, flaming for everyone. Do we have artwork? Look at that. Phoenix. Okay. Okay, moving on. New Oyoroi Kid Butai concept design for JSA, and Oyoroi will have the new Crazy Koalas with him, okay? Do you really want to see the 3D render of this guy? Show me!
But he comes with old crazy koalas.
And comes
Like, whoa.
so yeah. Saving the rest for last. JSA is a super popular army. When we release new stuff for them, okay, but sometimes we don't release new stuff for them and they keep being popular in sales. Everybody loves them. So military orders and JSA probably the 2 most popular armies from the whole Infinity range.
When are we getting a new Joan?
Virtual infantry battles that we are experiencing in Infinity. So the extra arriving and hitting hard, and that creates that the circulars are suffering, okay? Suddenly interplanetary travel is suffering. There's a new Alpha Dog floating in space, and that creates scarce resources for the armies and the factions when they have to deploy their units in order to fight in the ground. So this creates a new kind of logistic and a new strategic approach regarding being at the battlefield, okay? You Americans know about this, you have been through this. Okay, so the circulars and the space travel is jeopardized, as you say, okay? Because it's like having German submarines destroying them, okay? So The future for Infinity has certain keywords. Yeah. The name of the book is Infinity End Song. Okay? Like we face in a final chapter here. The situation becomes very dramatic. That's the name of the book. That's going to be the name of the theme week. Okay, it's the End Song week. It's the arrival of this book, and all these things are happening. And as I said, the flag advances, also the game will evolve. Another keyword that I want you to remember from this seminar. Reinforcements. Okay. A new rule will come with that book, and it's the reinforcements rule. Okay. Now it's difficult to be able to have all the units at the battlefield, and a second wave is needed. Okay. That is the new kind of rule that is going to appear in Infinity. Another tool that you will have in your tactical election of units that you will bring to the table. So reinforcements are needed, and Corvus Belli will provide. Okay. Yeah. Expect with the arrival of that book to have a huge update in the army. Huge this time. Okay. And that will allow you to play with the whole spectrum of units of your army and the decisions that you may make with that kind of new rule that allows you to bring a second wave to the table. That will have a different point cost, and that will have a restricted choice, a restricted range of election for you to choose those units. The easy thing for Corvus Belli would have been, yeah, reinforcements, is this box, buy it, okay, it's these guys, nothing else. No, we're going to allow the army to allow you to choose and build your second wave and to make decisions with that. So, list building, this is something that everyone enjoys. So, it's a more ambitious rule that has to cover more angles than, this box, take it, no, we have to. And at some point the community will begin to create their own combos and stuff. So it's going to be very interesting. And one more thing, okay? Yeah. Hey! Uh-oh. No, well, thank you. No, put it right there. Sorry, I should have warned you about this thing. Okay, we have a video.
We're going to space!
Yeah!
Space! Is there a video?
Gotta be in space.
Is there a video there? Allow me to put a video here. Unfortunately, the sound is going to be just the computer sound.
Okay, so everybody shut your yaps. Yeah, can somebody close the door?
Can we lower the lights also, in order to make it more cinematic? There you go. Okay. Thank you so much.
Commander of the 5th Fleet, speaking. I want to say something, and I want you to listen carefully. You may die today, yes. However, we will all die for the same thing. Humanity's survival. They don't want us to fight together, united, and that's what we need to change. You will die satisfied, and we will hold the Dark Lady's hand with pride. Because we would have given our lives for the highest honor, to give humanity one more second. And united, we will prevent Acheron's fall and the end of humanity.
It would have been more impressive with actual powerful sound, but it's what we have. So, just allow me to tell you, Ramper Design is a partner company of Corvus Belli that has made their own game back in the day, which was Takure, okay? And now, in collaboration with Corvus Belli, is going to make Acheron's Fall, which is space fleet battles, okay? And also with a lot of resource management also of the spaceships. It's beginning, it's being made as we speak here. They have sketches of the ships, and the first designs are being sculpted these days. and they expect to be able to deliver a very satisfying game. They're going to make it in Kickstarter at some point. I'm not sure about this, okay? But there's a ramper design with the Corvus Belli Infinity property making a spaceship game. That's going to happen. And that's the announcement that we have here for you. And now Q&A, just one little tip. Whenever you ask a question, speak loud, clear, and slow for me, okay? In order to understand what you are going to ask, okay? And if someone is streaming this, stop. Okay, any questions? Raise your hand. Back there, over there, yes?
Hi, I have a friend who doesn't love the Riot Girls. I do like the sculpts are great, but they're a little cheesy. Are you guys going to resculpt the Riot Girls for Bakuna?
No, the Riot Girls and the Taskmaster and So and Bewell and the moderators and they stay. They stay. They have not been seen in the schedule. They will still be in the range. I'm sorry if your friend doesn't like the Riot Girls as they are. I think they're very effective in game, but you still have now the nuns, you know. They're being sold at the booth. Yes.
You probably can't answer this, but have you guys fleshed out if the faction situation for the fleet game, or is it fully in the hands of the new?
It's fully in the hands. So we just say okay to the designs that they come up with. Like, this is the Yuchin spaceship. Yes or no? Yes. No. Stuff like that. Some direction for the artist. The artist feel free to design and create some kind of identity in design, but they have to follow the pattern of Infinity, really. So more triangles for the chin, more symmetry for panels, stuff like that.
Sure.
Pansan.
Are there plans to release metal sculpts for the Rim Racer pilots?
People seem to, this is very recent, we just saw the designs and people seem to like them so much. It will be kind of like the figures for betrayal, stuff like that. Like, let's make it, and finally it happens. If people keep pressuring Corvus Belli and posting on social media and stuff, we will have no other chance than make it. The crazy koalas happened because we released the Moran box. People saw the old koalas there and said, "Oh, you should have made new ones." And at some point, okay, let's make new ones. It's just like that. We are very sensible to especially the American feedback. You're not market number one. You are market number one. So, bully Corvus Belli. Feel free to do it.
Yeah. Are you able to say anything about what the next Joy Toy stuff that might be in the line for the?
We don't know. We know that they are very quick. It's like they send you a picture of, we have made this. Is this okay? Oh yeah. And we expect the thing to be released like in months, and the next week, all right, public. This is coming. Really? So they're very quick. They have asked us, apart from the Ariana designs that you have seen, they have also asked for hospitality rights, for example. They have CCM Warriors. They have a few things from Nomads, I guess, Hollow Men, I guess. So that's all. I think they're choosing to go the way the faction by faction. And I think that, well, they have just really Margot and Duroc, but they also have the Polaris team over there. So they have the files. I don't know what they do later, okay? I have also seen the Veteran Cathar already made, the Strelok already, and Line Cathar also, yeah. And Tank Hunters with autocannon and missile launcher. That's done already. Woo! So yeah. I'm very excited, yeah. Any other question?
So, there's no new operation box for Gen Con. Are there any plans to continue with the Code 1 style schedules for releases?
We still don't know. We really don't know, really. I mean, we are staying with Operation Blackwing as the... You know that right now when we release a new Operation whatever box, we discontinue the previous one and we repack it as action packs and stuff like that. We kind of have an idea that the next battle box should be this, but right now, nothing is that clear. You have to consider now that right now, apart from the Infinity regular schedule, Corvus Belli is putting a lot of effort in Warcraft. Okay, and stuff like that. We still don't know what will be the next Operation Battle Box.
Is there any chance of Hoplites getting in and up with Tarko's fire team instead of just the Harris?
Well, that's a deep rules question. Hoplites getting an Omotarcos. They don't have that.
No.
You're asking someone who is not that aware of rules. I'm aware of the whole thing with reinforcements, but I haven't even played it yet. Okay, so yeah.
What's the supposed box of the two tanks coming together
Yeah.
in Adepticon?
Yeah.
Is it going to be entirely new sculpts or existing sculpts?
No, it's totally new. It has to be super fancy stuff, so everyone gets excited. Yeah, it's one profile that was forgotten and now comes back, and one character that you know and comes now. This. Yeah.
Tony!
Can you say what size the tags are?
I haven't seen them physically.
Okay, but are they?
What silhouette the tanks are?
Silhouette.
I think the size of a Agamenon. That kind of size. Well, one has like big antennas and that cheats the size, but kind of Agamenon size.
Is there a plan to do another campaign like Duragama?
Yeah, there's a plan like that, and it's very related to the events from Ensong, and we will see if we'll make it happen, yeah.
So as you guys are experimenting with new materials like Cyocast and this new plastic, what sort of reasons do you guys use for that? What sort of criteria do you have for the different materials that you use?
Well, there's a story about this, really. You know that during the pandemic, metal prices went crazy. There was a single month where the price rise twice, which was like bananas, but like crazy. And Corvus Belli had already been testing Cyocast and had very positive tests already there because we had a machine and we were testing it. But that crazy month forced the company to release Cyocast figures, and we released and decide from that moment that the big volumes will have to be plastic because it was lots of uncertainty over there. What I can tell you also is that not just Corvus Belli, but many other companies are trying new things. You have Ramon at this event with the 3D printing, has the machine that makes like 60 figures in 4 hours with that plastic and has a lot of definition. You have Cyocast, okay? There are other people willing to create alternative plastics to be used in the Cyocast machine. I've seen that. Also, Unicool. We have made the Unicool figures, and everybody seems pretty satisfied with the result. So there's lots of improvements in production. Also, you have to consider that people comes very educated from GW. Some people just want GW plastics, which is very expensive and requires you to sell a lot of copies in order to compensate the investment. Also, Corvus Belli, regarding criteria, Corvus Belli is a company that has the culture of producing our own stuff. If the company has survived through so many things, it's because if the company has survived through so many years, it's because we cast our own miniatures. So this means we're not asking China to give us 5,000 Ajax. Do we sell 5,000 Ajax? Yes, it's popular. 5,000 ugly, back in the day, Mutawiyas that were ugly, didn't sell anything. Oh, nobody's buying this. Oh, suddenly we have a debt because we have 5,000 of those guys. So that doesn't happen for us. This guy is popular. Pentesilea is popular. Yeah, cast more of that. I don't know. What are something unpopular? Tell me something that is unpopular. I feel that is unpopular.
Crazy koalas!
Yeah, come on. All crazy koalas, unpopular. Let's just cast a few. It's like that. So we never get in depth. That's so because we are so used to that. Working with China, making Aristeria, making Unicool, making stuff for us is a bit strange. But the quality has been approval, people has no rejection of that material, so well, might have to consider that, But also consider maybe you can make our own Unicool, in order to keep the jobs in Spain. Something also that is very interesting for us. Tim.
Unfortunately, we are at time.
Okay. Okay, now.
Yes.
Okay, but then I have goodies for you. I will give them in the corridor. Okay? Thank you so much. Bye.